What's up, everyone? N.O.B.S audio here. This video is going to be a little bit different. This is just going to be like super off the cuff, not like my other videos. I just wanted to bring attention to something that is bothering me. So a little background, I have talked about the Tin T2 Plus in several other videos. I've recommended them. I think they have really great sound quality and generally good build quality for the price. But I'm now feeling very hesitant to recommend these to a lot of people. My audience that I try and focus on is people who are just trying to get into audio and don't want to spend a ton of money. I like to recommend products that are going to be reliable and built well. And what annoys me about these right now is that I broke the cable just recently, and I've only had these for about a month. The problem is that this is the second pair of tins that I've bought. I had the Tin T2s previously, and the cable snapped in exactly the same way. So that makes me think that there's really a design problem here. Having owned these in the past, I was trying to be more careful with this pair, really trying to baby them and make sure that it wasn't going to be an issue. But the more that I look at the design of this cable, the more I realize it just doesn't make any sense. I think the Tin does this because it's sort of a different style. It's a branding thing. You know, when you see a cable like this, you know it's Tin Hifi. And they actually sell these replacement cables for about, I think it was $20 or $30. I can correct myself up here. And I think that that's kind of unacceptable. The problem for me is that when you're working in that hyper-competitive landscape and there's so many alternatives, you're kind of looking for reasons not to get something. If something's a little bit sharp, if it's a little bit not as well built, if you don't like the look of something. And this is a problem because Tin does this for all of their IEMs that I've seen. Everything up to the Tin P1, the planars that are, I think, $170 or $180, that's a big issue. I mean, you can pretty much expect those to be exactly as durable as this. And when I broke the cable the first time, I was just at the gym and I kind of like squatted down with my phone in my back pocket and it snapped the cable. So I have a really hard time telling people that they should spend money on these if they're going to have to replace the cable. I was able to get a replacement for about $13, which is not terrible, but that's pretty annoying that something broke within only the time span of a month. And that I actually feel better about the build quality of this. The cable itself is not as nice, but the right angle jack, I think, is much more kind of time tested, and I'm not concerned about it breaking. I don't really want to draw this out too much, but I don't really feel comfortable at this time recommending Tin Hifi's products because I don't want people to have to go out and buy a replacement part pretty much right out of the gate. I would really appreciate if other people could see this and kind of make some buzz around it because I like Tin as a company. I want this problem to get resolved, and I don't think that that's going to happen unless we have a reasonable number of people actually getting on board and agreeing that this is not a good thing. Ironically enough, I think that Tin could probably build cables for cheaper because it's a decent amount of aluminum, and it's probably harder to design something like this than it is to just make a old-fashioned right-angle jack. So I really want this problem to get resolved. I want to be able to recommend Tin Hifi and feel good about it. With all that said, I hope that this gets some attention from audio enthusiasts, and I will be talking about something else in a more standardized format soon. Thanks for watching. I'm N.O.B.S Audio, and I will see you soon.